Okay, students, you're going to have to make a choice. Do you want to build this type of marshmallow catapult? It looks like this. Or do you want to build this type of marshmallow catapult? Looks a little bit like this. Which design do you want to do? Which design looks like you could accomplish it? Or which design looks like it's more of a challenge and more fun to do? Alright, we're going to talk about this type of marshmallow catapult. You'll notice that this one is a little bit different than the one the other type of marshmallow catapult. The other one looks like this. Okay, slight difference, just in the base. Same kind of idea. Both are spring-loaded. Both launch marshmallows. So we're going to talk about how to build this style of marshmallow catapult. You will need 12 popsicle sticks, 4 lighter gauged rubber bands, 1 heavy gauged rubber band, and a spoon, a plastic spoon. This is what you'll need to build this style of marshmallow catapult. So let's get started. Alright, for this first part, we're going to sort of make like a tic-tac-toe shape here for the base. Okay, so I'm going to remove these popsicle sticks, put 2 little dots about quarter of the way in, 2 little dots of glue quarter of the way in, and I am going to get my popsicle sticks going here, and I'm just going to gently put that on, and before the glue sets up, I'm just going to get that looking nice the way I want it to. Okay, now when you feel like it looks pretty good, then you can just give it a squish, just like that. So I got a nice little base going here. Oops, looks like I need a little bit more glue. So I'll hit that with another dot of glue. Hopefully that won't happen to you. If it does, just reinforce it. Watch out for that glue because it can be kind of hot. Okay, and I'm just gonna hit the corners there and get it nice, and a nice little flat base just like that. Okay, looks kind of like a tic-tac-toe symbol. The next part is going to be kind of tricky. We're going to kind of have it a little bit elevated, and what you're going to kind of have to do is figure out where you want the platform. You don't want it up too high, but you want it up a little bit off of the ground, and you need to just play around and get your angle right there. So I think that looks pretty good, and I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mark that. I'm gonna get that marked just like that, just so I know how to glue this on there. Okay, so I just marked that just like that. So I'm gonna put a little dot of glue right there, and I'm gonna do like so. Okay, kind of looks like a teepee, like that. Just give it a little squish, just like that. And now we're gonna make one to match up. We're gonna make 2 of those. So I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. We'll put a little dot of glue right there, and I'm gonna use this as the guide. Okay, oops, I was a little bit off with my glue. Put a little bit more right there. I'm gonna use that as a guide. Now I'm not gonna glue that down to it. I just want to kind of use it as a guideline. Okay, so I'm gonna see if these match up pretty good. Get the angle nice and right there. Those look pretty good. Okay, so both of these are very similar. Okay, notice how I didn't glue them together. I just wanted to kind of use them as a template. Use the one as a template when I was making the other one. Okay, now here's where it gets tricky, guys. You are gonna kind of put it in catty corner like that, and we're gonna kind of get that glued down right about there. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here. You know, if you get messy with the glue, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Okay, and I'm just gonna set it right there. Okay, this one, like I said, is a little bit more tricky to get it stabilized. Okay, Just like that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let me get my other one going. Whoops, better hurry. Let's see if we can get that one in there. Oh, you know I put it in wrong. Alright. So, I'll do something like that. Now, this is tricky because it's not going to stay. So you want to probably get your partner to help you out. Get a little bit of glue going there. Something like that. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Not super stable, but you can go in and reinforce it. And one thing that we can do now, actually, you know what, we'll stop right there. Just kind of get it stable enough to where it's gonna stand up. You know, and the base looks nice. It doesn't have to be perfect. If it has a little bit of wobble, don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of get it functional like that. It's got this going on. Okay. Now let's add a little bit more to it. Okay. I'll put a little bead of glue right here, a little bead of glue here, and I'm gonna just put this on top like that. Okay. And I'm gonna make sure both of those are up, nice and straight like that. Looks good. It's got a little bit of a wobble to it. That's all right. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue here, here, and I'm going to reinforce it right here, and just get this right down there, okay? Give it a little squeeze. Watch out for that glue, it can get kind of hot. I'm going to do the other side now. Get that little squeeze of some glue there. And I'm just going to put that right down there at the bottom, okay? I got a whole mess of glue right there. I'm just going to squeeze as best as I can. Okay. Alright. And like I said, this one's a little bit more difficult to put together. Alright, so this is kind of what you're going for here. If it's got a little wobble to it, it's fine. Okay. Alright, good. So make sure that's nice and secure there. That looks good. Now here's what we're going to do now. We're going to take those rubber bands and we're just going to wrap them around the four corners. Just like that. That's going to kind of hold everything together. It doesn't have to be pretty. Okay. Just wrapping it around. Just like that. Boom. Okay, so I got those done. See how I did that? Just kind of holding it in place. No big deal. I'm gonna get my other light gauge rubber band. Do the same thing. Just kind of wrap it around. Hey, and if you do this and kind of slip and get it kind of in the middle there, that's no big deal either. Okay. We just kind of want to get this around here. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just want it to hold those popsicle sticks in place. Okay. Take my fourth rubber band here, wrap it around there, get that going too. Just like that. You might slip up, might be kind of crisscrossed or something in there, that's fine. You might just get it all wrapped around there. That's just functional just to hold it together like that. So it looks pretty good. Okay, so now we got sort of our base built here. Okay, now we're going to take about halfway through here, halfway right there, we're going to glue this little guy on right here. Just like that. Looks pretty good. Okay. Almost looks like some kind of rack or something. Like a little miniature gun rack or magazine rack or coat rack or something, I don't know. Okay, let's get ready for the last step here. I got my large rubber band right here, my heavy gauge rubber band, and my spoon. And I'm just going to take this and wrap it around here. And I'm going to wrap it around like maybe twice. Just like that. Okay? And I want you to just kind of take your spoon and to go in kind of like that. Put his little head behind that one right there. Okay? And what's going to happen is this is just going to rest right here. Okay? And on the back end, what you're going to do is you're going to take and wrap this around the bottom little legs right here. Okay? Just like that. Alright? Now what you can do too is you can bunch this up, get it a little bit tighter right here. Play with the length of your spoon coming out at the top. You can also, if you want to give it a little bit more power, you can tighten this up, maybe do a loop. Tighten up the loop right here and double it over, just like that. Get that really, really tight, but be careful and try not to break your structure. Okay? That'd be really unfortunate if that happens. So this thing is super tight. Okay? And this thing will launch a marshmallow really nicely. Okay? So that is how to build this type of marshmallow catapult. It's a little bit different than the other kind, but just as effective, if not more.